so this is going to be for the Taurus moon period, so Leo sun, Taurus moon, but it's really just this is when I'm channeling it, because you could watch this whenever. Like I say, you could watch it weeks from now, months from now, years from now, and it will still make sense to someone, not everyone, but someone. And I know this from the amount of times that people have said they found a video from years ago, and definitely with the way that I read the Akashic records, time really is an illusion. That's why I say it all the time. Like, so for instance, with the one I've channeled for tonight about the Aries moon, I was talking about the full moon, which is a month from now, around the 9th, 10th of September of this year. So people might want to go back and watch that video again nearer the time. So yeah, just watch your outfit. So if you're new to me, basically I'm here to empower your feminine and masculine energy and your divine feminine masculine energies within twin flame connections. But until you are in that physical union, and basically it never stops, even when you are in physical union with your twin, you need to be paying attention to your own feminine masculine energy. So I'm just going to get on with this, because like I say, I'm going to film the Taurus moon one now, and then I won't need to do another one until the next moon sign. So Taurus moon is about slowing down, is about food. It's a feminine sign, moving away from the Aries moon masculine sign, and looking after the body and self-care too. So let's pull a wee self-care card. So this is in your sort of spiritual and self-care, your feminine energy, your feminine or a feminine in a connection, which even masculine energies have a feminine side, and vice versa. Comparison is the thief of joy. So yeah, feminines in the subconscious. So again, this could be subconscious fears of comparing yourself to other people, like, you know, and we all know that is not a good thing to do. Stop comparing yourself. Your life is different from the lives of those around you. Wishing circumstances were different, or comparing your life situation, body, and Taurus moon, Taurus is the body, to other people's will only result in you feeling bad about yourself. You are unique, beautiful, and special. It's time to start celebrating you. Well, that is definitely the energy of the that last full moon. Comparison is if you've enjoyed it, like, you know, stop comparing yourself. So that's for your feminine energy, or the feminine and the connection. So that could also be subconscious fears coming up around in twin flame connections, that it's like, I'm not good enough for my twin, you know, because it's like we channel a lot about how the masculine doesn't feel good enough for the feminine, but that will happen. Either it happened in the past for feminines, or it can still happen for feminines now, where it's like, I don't feel good enough for them. Like, they're so amazing, I don't feel like good enough for them. So take it where it resonates. Divine masculine, or your divine masculine energy. Life is better when you're laughing. This is again the sort of spiritual advice, the self-care advice, whatever you want to call it. Have a laugh. Look at that. Look at that. They go quite well together. Stop comparing yourself and have a laugh. It's like this feels like it's really some fears around just taking things too serious, actually. And again, it's probably because the North Node is also in Taurus. So yeah, actually, fucking hell, and Uranus. So it's like Uranus, planet of awakening, the North Node, and the Moon. You're feeling. So that's a big energy, actually, that we're working with over this period. And then you've got to look where it is in your chart. It could be somewhere important in your chart. There's nothing quite like a heartfelt belly laugh to boost your sense of well-being. In fact, studies have shown that laughing triggers the release of endorphins in the body. What's more, laughter has always been shown to lower blood pressure, increase antibody production, which improves your ability to fight infection, disease. Now there's something to smile about. So bear in mind, this is your own energy. So the the advice here would be, stop comparing yourself to others and basically have a laugh, like lighten up, you know, as a mood for within yourself. Or if we're talking about two people, someone's comparing themselves to someone else. Again, it's that song I'm hearing. She's All I Wanna Be. I think it's something that I think it might be called She's All I Wanna Be. But it's two girls basically dancing alongside each other. And they end up laughing. They do actually, that's interesting. They do end up laughing at the end of the video. And I always took it like it was like a karmic, basically feeling like the twin has always been the front runner. Like, so even though, and this is a case for a lot of twin flame dynamics where although a divine masculine may have, or a divine feminine, you know, or again, it would be, from what my experience has been, it would be divine masculine women in karmic connections, but you know what I mean? So wherever it fits, it's like, although somebody might have physically had somebody, they didn't really have them because their heart was with someone else, as I get drawn to a heart on a card up there. So, but actually then when I've been led to that song again, because it's quite catchy, that song, or the video, it's like, it could also be where divine feminines in the past. So it is, yeah, it is like, I would say it's women because it's two women in the video. So it's where, but you probably, maybe it could fit for men. Well, yeah, it will fit for men too. But it's like where in the past you could have been like, oh my God, like they're going for that person and that person's nothing like me. And also looks way high maintenance, and I can't fucking keep. I don't want to. I don't even want to keep up with that. I'm channeling something now too. I might even be speaking from past experience, to be honest, guys. But do you know what I'm saying? It's kind of like, not only am I nothing like that person, I don't even want to be like that person, and I don't even think I could upkeep with that if I fucking tried. Do you know what I'm saying? Wherever that's, wherever that's gonna fit for you. But it's like, but what I like about that video is that the two girls end up laughing at the end because it's like they're almost realizing how ridiculous it is. Like, you're both unique and you don't need to compare yourself to one another. So take that where you want. But basically don't take things so seriously. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't even need to be a competition. Because at the end of the day, twin flame or not, if you're having to fucking compete to get somebody's attention, fuck that. I know some people, like, again, I'm a bit of both, because it's like, when it comes to things like that, I mean, I've said this before, but it's like, I'll set my sights on something or someone and I'll be like, yep, that's mine. But I wouldn't go about chasing it like a wild animal, you know what I mean? Or like how some, twin flames will like incessantly chase someone until they get them, because you're not going to keep them. You know what I mean? That's what karmic energies do. If you try and trap somebody like that and keep them, they're going to run away. Like it's like I always get a vision of like a rat fucking escaping out a trap or something, or like, it's not a way to. The best way to really, and anyway, in twin flame dynamics, it's not about getting someone, because somebody can actually always up and leave the next day. I mean, that is genuinely like that. I suppose that's the, isn't it funny that it's like comparisons we would join? I'm channeling about, even when you marry someone, do you really have them? It's like, I know I'm being very honest here, but we are like right in the last degrees of Aries moon, and right in the last degrees of an Aries sun all the time, right? My soul is, because I am Aries sun and I've got Venus in Aries, so I am very honest. But it's like, there's ample examples of people that are in marriages and not behaving. You know what I mean? Whether you look in the wider world or probably when you look closer to home. So you're better just being, loving yourself properly and feeling really comfortable within your own skin, that confidence is really hot. That, yeah, somebody could wake up in the morning and want to leave, but they're unlikely to, if that confidence is genuine and you're with the right person. But if you're needy and desperate and you're like moaning at somebody all the time, or like you need to trap people in that, because this is all things that like what distorted feminine energies do, distorted masculine energies do, is it like controlling. That's not attractive, guys, and no wonder people would escape these things. Anyway, all channeled from two cards, and this is the spiritual advice. So what was I going to do again? That was kind of like spiritual / self-care, and I was going to do subconscious, conscious, physical, yeah. So subconscious and the feminine. Oh, it fell on the floor. Listen, oh my God, listen to your intuition. Yeah, so guys out there, this is not feminine, can be men as well, men or women, whatever identifies. Listen to your intuition. That is feminine energy. Listen to your intuition. And if this is in real time for the Taurus moon, that is, Taurus moon's an air sign, but it is a feminine energy, like getting still and listening. Masculine energy, trust. Oh my god, that's what came up for the last video just done for Aries moon. So you see, when the divine feminine, regardless of gender, listens to their intuition and goes within, like that is what feminine energy is meant to do, whether you're a man or a woman, whatever you identify as. It allows your masculine, whatever gender, to trust themselves. Simple as. Or this is within you. When you listen to your intuition, you'll be able to trust yourself more with your decisions and actions. Love it. In the conscious mind for divine feminine, shaman. Who's channeling this? That's right, a shaman. Trust in higher forces. Divine feminine, when you listen to your intuition, you are listening to that inner shamanic self. It's like I always say, you know, wherever the Scorpios in your chart, I always feel that as a very shamanic energy. With my heavy Pluto 12th house energy, that is, if I wasn't already a shaman, that would be described as being a shaman, because it's so shamanic energy, you know, just very, very intuitive. Divine masculine, see your seeds grow. Look, it gives divine masculine energy. So when the divine feminine, see, oh, this all mirrors and fits in beautifully. When you listen to your intuition and trust your inner guide, your inner shaman, you know, be able to see in the dark of your heart. That's what trusting is. It helps your masculine trust and helps them feel. This can also be sexual energy, new beginnings, something depicting spring of next year, I would say. But it's like it brings about like the seeds to start growing, the something, a new beginning. It brings about the feeling of a new beginning coming about, which is what Aries moon was just about, which we just moved out of. I'm going to need to hurry this up because the memory is going to run out, and it's low battery on the other phone, so that's telling me to go to bed. So in the physical, divine feminine, the wild rose, do it your way, embrace your uniqueness, untamed. So there's a real theme here about not comparing yourself to others and embrace your uniqueness, which is why I always channel it, because that's new earth energy. Don't copy others, be yourself. People feel it when you copy others. So not saying that you are, but that's coming through really strong to, you know, own what's unique about you. That's what that full moon was about, because the new earth energy is about just being yourself. If you try to be like other people, people feel it. And it's, I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm cringing right now. If you saw my face, you'd see me, it makes me cringe. Higher heart opening up to more compassion. 1111, masculine energy, whether it's your own or within a connection, feels held. Sureness of soil, unseen help, support, community. When you do it your own way and you embrace your uniqueness and you embrace that wild woman, it helps your masculine feel sure about themselves. It helps them feel like they're being supported by unseen forces, because they are, even if that is just your higher self, but it's by their guides and their angels and their ancestors. They feel the community, they feel the soul family around them. They feel grounded, shielded and protected. Merkaba activation. Again, the 3rd of the 3rd, indicating something about the 3rd of March there, springtime. So again, this is what I mean about, you can watch these for real time, but I would maybe make a note if it feels like, you know, these dates are resonating, and coming back and let me know, because even there, that could be like the 11th of November as well, and that's a bit of a portal, the 11/11. Right, so I'm going to trust that you heard what you needed from this message, and yeah, and so bear in mind, before I'm channeling with these energies here, this fits in very beautifully with how I do any of my courses. Very much move in with the energy of the moon. So again, if you are interested in doing that divine detox course, it'll run with at least 3 women, and I probably really wouldn't want it to be any bigger than about 3 or 4 women, including me. So let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.